Pack your bags, we're headed on a big old ride with dreams of sunlit shores and the open skies. From the hills of Cyprus to where the world collides.
All right, so get ready because today we are going deep into Athens, Greece.
Sounds fun.
We've got Rob and Mandy's travel blog all queued up and ready.
Oh, cool.
They recently went on an adventure with their friends Steve and Mary.
Okay.
So think ancient history and bustling city life and maybe even a few hidden gems along the way.
Awesome.
You ready to experience Athens through their eyes?
I am definitely ready. Let's go.
They kicked things off with a quick flight over from Paphos, Cyprus,
Okay.
and landed right in the heart of Athens.
Cool.
Their home base for this trip was Plaka Arch Suites,
Nice.
nestled right in the historic Plaka district.
Oh, wow.
And not just a convenient location.
Right.
They specifically raved about the rooftop terrace with Acropolis views.
Talk about starting the trip off, right?
Yeah, for real. And speaking of adding to the experience,
Okay.
their first culinary stop was Ionis Taverna,
Ionis Taverna.
also in Plaka.
Oh, yeah. I know that place.
I'm talking traditional Greek cuisine
All right.
with complimentary wine and ouzo.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it does a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They even called out the moussaka as being particularly memorable.
Oh, the moussaka there is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the best in Athens.
Okay, I've got to try that.
Yeah, you do.
But they didn't linger too long at Ionis because next up was a climb to the top of Lycabettus Hill,
Lycabettus Hill.
the highest point in Athens.
Wow.
Imagine those 360-degree views of the city.
I've seen pictures. It's breathtaking.
It's got to be incredible, right?
Absolutely.
Especially at sunset.
Oh, yeah. Lycabettus Hill at sunset, golden light bathing the Acropolis.
You've been there.
Yeah, it's a photographer's dream come true.
So beautiful.
It is.
And for those who aren't so keen on a steep climb,
Right.
there's always the funicular.
The funicular. Yeah, it's a good option.
Yeah, we're following a group of friends and their journey up Lycabettus Hill in Athens, Greece.
Ah.
And it's no walk in the park. It's steep.
Yeah, very steep.
So steep, in fact, that they needed a break for coffee and pastries partway up.
Lycabettus Hill is well known for its incredible views overlooking Athens.
I can only imagine.
It's a pretty popular spot for tourists and locals alike.
So they stopped at this cafe, and they noticed something kind of strange. There are a bunch of security personnel and luxury cars all gathered in one spot.
Interesting.
Yeah, like some sort of high-profile meeting was happening.
Yeah, that does add a little bit of mystery to the story, doesn't it?
Oh.
Who were these people? What were they discussing? Was it somehow connected to our group of friends?
Yeah, maybe we'll never know.
Yeah.
But despite the intrigue they decided to press on, they were determined to reach the funicular station at the base of the hill. You know, the one that takes you to the very top.
Ah, yes, the funicular.
Now, for those who don't know what a funicular is,
It's basically a cable railway system that runs up the side of a steep slope.
and in this case, it's the final push to reach the peak of Lycabettus Hill.
Yeah, it can be quite the climb, even with the help of the funicular.
At the top, they found the Church of St. George,
Oh, wow.
a peaceful, whitewashed chapel.
Beautiful.
It's interesting how Athens seamlessly blends those moments of tranquility
Yeah.
with the bustling city life.
You're right. That juxtaposition is what makes Athens so fascinating.
I know, it's really unique.
Yeah.
You have the ancient history whispering in your ear 1 minute, and then the next, you're caught up in the energy of a modern metropolis.
It's incredible. It really is.
From there, they headed to the monument of the unknown soldier
Okay.
to witness the changing of the guards ceremony.
I love that ceremony.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen it?
I have. It's so mesmerizing. Those synchronized movements, those F zones with their distinctive uniforms.
Right, the uniforms.
Yeah, and that slow, deliberate march.
It's quite a spectacle.
It really is. It sends chills down your spine.
I bet.
A powerful symbol of national pride and remembrance.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
As evening descended,
Okay.
they strolled through Plaka,
Ah, Plaka.
describing the narrow, winding streets lit by the warm glow of lanterns.
Plaka at night is just pure magic.
Really?
Yeah, the energy shifts, the crowds thin out a bit, and you get a real sense of the neighborhood's ancient roots.
Wow.
It's the perfect time to wander and discover those hidden courtyards.
Yeah, just soak up the ambiance.
Absolutely.
They even stumbled upon a group of street musicians playing traditional Greek music,
Oh.
which Rob said truly brought the atmosphere to life.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love live music. It just adds so much to the experience.
It really does.
Yeah.
To wrap up their first day,
Okay.
they enjoyed dinner at Estia Restaurant.
Estia. I've heard of that place.
Yeah.
What's it like?
It's known for its traditional home-style cooking.
Oh, Oh, nice.
and a welcoming atmosphere.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the blog post didn't mention any specific dishes.
Ah, too bad.
Yeah, maybe they were just caught up in the moment.
Yeah, sometimes the overall experience, the ambiance, the company, the feeling of a place,
Right,
it can overshadow those details of the meal.
definitely. But it sounds like day one set a great tone for their Athenian adventure.
I think so.
Lots of sightseeing, a taste of local culture, and a bit of that relaxed wanderlust vibe.
Absolutely. They managed to hit some iconic landmarks.
Right.
While also experiencing those spontaneous moments that
Yeah.
make a trip truly special.
Absolutely. And that brings us to the end of day one.
Already.
I know it flew by,
You did.
but hold on to your hats because day two promises even more iconic sights, a touch of ancient grandeur,
Ooh, excited.
and maybe even a few surprises.
Can't wait.
Remember how I mentioned a touch of ancient grandeur?
Yeah.
Well, day two kicks off with a visit to the one and only Acropolis.
Oh, the Acropolis. You can't go to Athens without paying homage to that iconic landmark.
I know, it's like the must-see spot, right?
Absolutely.
It's not just about that stunning architecture, though.
Yes.
It's about the weight of history, the stories that those ancient stones could tell.
It's truly an awe-inspiring experience.
So true.
Yeah.
And they even managed to capture some incredible photos with the Parthenon bathed in the morning light.
I bet, speaking of the Parthenon,
Okay.
I'm curious about their experience with the crowds.
Yeah.
The Acropolis can get pretty packed, especially during peak season.
For sure.
Did they mention anything about that?
Actually, they decided to skip the Acropolis Museum because of the long lines.
Oh, okay.
But they made a very interesting choice instead.
Okay, what'd they do?
They explored the ancient ruins located beneath the museum.
Now that's thinking outside the box.
Yeah, I thought so too.
While the Acropolis Museum is a must-see,
Yeah.
those underground ruins offer a really unique perspective.
It's like literally layering history upon history.
Exactly. And not many tourists know about that option.
I know it's kind of a hidden gem.
Yeah.
Rob actually called it a hidden gem for history buffs.
Oh, that makes sense then.
After their underground exploration,
Okay.
they sought out some tranquility in the National Garden.
Ah, the National Garden, a perfect place for that.
Along the way, they passed by Hadrian's Arch and the Temple of Zeus.
Oh, wow. Talk about monumental reminders of Athens' imperial past.
It's really incredible, isn't it?
It is Hadrian's Arch with its intricate carvings and the Temple of Zeus. Even in ruins, it just give you a sense of the scale and grandeur of that ancient Roman architecture.
I know, it's hard to even fathom sometimes.
It really is.
And the National Garden did provide that peaceful respite they were looking for.
Okay, good.
I mean, shaded pathways,
Yeah.
vibrant flora, even a flock of wild parrots flitting about.
Sounds idyllic.
Yeah, very peaceful, very tranquil. But their peaceful stroll took an unexpected turn
Oh, what happened?
when Greek Air Force jets suddenly roared overhead.
Oh, wow. That must have been a shock.
Yeah, talk about an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Apparently, they were practicing for the upcoming Greek Independence Day parade.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Quite a contrast to the serene garden setting.
Oh, yeah. From tranquil gardens to roaring jets. That's Athens for you.
I know, you never know what you're going to get.
A city of contrasts, always keeping you on your toes.
Exactly. Speaking of keeping on your toes,
Okay.
did Rob and Mandy mention what they had for lunch that day?
I'm curious.
They grabbed a quick bite at Thea by Latifah's,
Thea Balatifus.
a popular spot known for its fresh, crusty bread rolls.
Oh, sometimes the simplest things are the most satisfying.
I know, right? Bread and butter, what could be better?
And in a city like Athens, where every corner seems steeped in history, sometimes it's nice to just enjoy a simple present moment pleasure.
Totally agreed.
Yeah.
After lunch, the group actually split up.
Okay.
The ladies went shopping, while Rob and Steve explored the back streets of Plaka,
Okay.
eventually ending up at Enafani,
Enafani.
a rooftop restaurant with panoramic city views.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, I can just picture them now enjoying a cold beer, soaking up the Athenian sunshine.
Sounds like the perfect afternoon. Enafani is known for its laid-back atmosphere and those incredible views. It's a great spot to just relax and recharge.
Yeah, taking the beauty of the city.
Absolutely.
But the highlight of day two was yet to come.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
That evening, they headed to the Marousi district for dinner at Tavern Epirus,
Tavern Epirus.
followed by a concert.
Oh, wow, a concert.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun night.
It does. Tavern Epirus is actually known for its authentic Epirus cuisine.
Okay, so that's a bit different from what you'd find in other parts of Greece, right?
Exactly. They specialize in hearty rustic dishes, often featuring lamb goat and fresh mountain herbs.
Oh, interesting. I didn't realize there were such distinct regional variations in Greek cuisine.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it?
It is.
What about the concert?
Okay, what concert did they go to?
They went to see André Rieu at Nikos Galis Indoor Stadium.
André Rieu, I love him. He's amazing.
Oh, have you seen him before?
I have. He's such a showman.
Yeah.
His concerts are more than just musical performances.
Right.
They're immersive experiences filled with energy and emotion.
Yeah, and a touch of theatrical flair.
Absolutely.
It sounds like a spectacular show. They described it as 3 hours of musical magic.
I bet.
A blend of classical elegance, festive celebration, and even moments of humor.
Ryu's got it all.
Yeah.
He really does. I can see why Rob and Mandy were so impressed.
Yeah, it sounds incredible.
Yeah.
And with that grand finale, day 2 came to a close.
Wow, what a day.
I know they experienced ancient history, bustling city life, a taste of regional cuisine, and a world-class concert all in one day.
They really packed it in, but they also seemed to find those moments of quiet reflection and those simple pleasures amidst that whirlwind of activities.
Yeah, it's all about finding that balance.
Exactly.
But their Athenian adventure isn't over yet.
Oh, there's more.
Day 3 takes them beyond the city center to the stunning Athens Riviera.
Ooh, a change of scenery.
Ready for a change of scenery?
You bet. Let's head to the coast and see what Rob and Mandy discover.
All right, we're trading those ancient ruins for some coastal breezes today
Nice.
as we dive into day 3 of Rob and Mandy's Athenian adventure.
Right.
This time they're venturing out to the Athens Riviera.
A perfect way to round out their trip.
I know, right?
Yeah, the Riviera offers a totally different side to Athens. Stunning beaches, charming seaside towns, and that relaxed Mediterranean vibe.
Yeah, and they started their day with a scenic tram ride along the coast,
Oh, wow.
just soaking in those picturesque views.
Sounds beautiful.
Their first stop was actually the Archelon Sea Turtle Rescue Center.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that place.
Oh, you've been there?
Yeah, it's a fantastic organization.
It is.
So important to support organizations like that dedicated to conservation,
Absolutely.
especially for endangered species like sea turtles.
Yeah, their inspiring visit to Archelon,
Okay.
they headed to Paranalia Asteria in Glyphada,
Glyphada.
a beautiful beach known for its crystal clear waters
Right.
and upscale beach clubs.
Glyphada is a popular choice for both locals and tourists.
It is.
Yeah, it's got that chic cosmopolitan feel with plenty of options for dining and shopping, and of course enjoying that sun and sand.
Of course. And all that relaxation worked up an appetite.
I bet.
For lunch, they headed to Edam Fish Restaurant right on the waterfront.
Edam is known for its fresh seafood and stunning views.
It is.
I imagine they enjoyed a delicious meal with that sea breeze and the sound of waves crashing in the background.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They raved about the cuttlefish and the crispy cod balls, mentioning that incredible freshness and flavor.
You know, fresh, local ingredients are the heart and soul of Mediterranean cuisine.
It's true.
It's all about simplicity, letting the quality of the ingredients shine through.
Yet to wrap up their coastal escapade, they
Okay.
enjoyed some drinks at a beachfront cafe,
Nice.
just taking in those views of the Port of Piraeus in the distance.
A perfect way to end their time on the Riviera.
It was.
But their Athenian journey wasn't over just yet.
Not quite.
They still had one evening left to savor back in the heart of the city.
They did. As evening approached, they hopped back on the metro
Okay.
and made their way to Monastiraki Square.
Monastiraki Square.
Rob described it as a vibrant mix of history and modern life,
It is.
with those street musicians, market vendors, and the beautiful Virgin Mary Pantanassa Church right at its center.
Oh, it's a beautiful church.
It is.
Yeah, Monastiraki Square is a must-see for any visitor to Athens.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a great place to people watch, soak up the energy of the city,
Right.
maybe even pick up a souvenir or two.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But they weren't there for souvenirs this time.
Okay.
They were headed to Cyprus, a neighborhood known for its bohemian charm and vibrant nightlife.
Cyprri is a fascinating mix of old and new.
It really is.
You'll find traditional tavernas alongside trendy bars,
Right.
street art adorning those historic buildings, and just this palpable creative energy in the air.
It's a really cool spot.
It is a great place to experience a different side of Athens.
They settled in for some people watching at Beer O'Clock Bar,
Beer O'Clock.
just soaking up that vibrant atmosphere of Cyprus.
Yeah, Beer O'Clock's a popular spot known for its laid-back vibe,
Mhm.
and it's a prime location for observing that Cyprri scene.
Yeah, it's a great place to just relax, have a drink, and watch the world go by.
Absolutely.
But for their final meal in Athens, they wanted something truly special.
Okay, where do they go?
They chose a New Yordani.
In Jordan.
One of the city's oldest traditional taverns.
In Iordani is a true gem.
It is.
It's been a beloved fixture in Athens for over a century.
Wow.
Known for its authentic Greek dishes, that warm hospitality, and its walls are adorned with memorabilia.
It's like stepping back in time.
It is.
Rob and Mandy described it as set back in time with that exceptional food-friendly service and an atmosphere filled with warmth and history.
I can just imagine.
They even mentioned feeling a bit emotional knowing it was their last night in Athens.
I understand that sentiment.
Yeah.
You know, there's something special about those family-run tavernas that have just stood the test of time.
Right.
They hold a piece of the city's soul.
Yeah.
And a meal there becomes more than just sustenance.
It's an experience.
Yeah, a connection to the past.
And as they walk back to their hotel after dinner,
Yeah.
the city's illuminated landmarks, Hadrian's Arch, the Acropolis, just created this magical farewell scene.
What a perfect ending to their Athenian adventure.
I know, right? They experienced the city's ancient wonders, its bustling modern life, its tranquil escapes, and its vibrant coastal charm.
They really did embrace all that Athens has to offer.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
It sounds like they created some unforgettable memories.
Yeah, they did.
They managed to pack in a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but they also allowed themselves to simply wander, to be surprised, to connect with the city on a deeper level.
And that's the beauty of travel, isn't it?
It is.
It's about more than just checking off landmarks.
Right.
It's about opening yourself up to new experiences, embracing the unexpected,
Absolutely.
and letting a place work its magic on you.
Beautifully said, so dear listener. As we wrap up our deep dive into Rob and Mandy's Athenian adventure,
Yes.
we'd love to hear from you.
We would.
What aspect of their trip sparked your curiosity?
Yeah.
What would your ideal day in Athens look like?
Share your thoughts and your travel dreams with us.
And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe your insights will inspire our next deep dive.
Exactly. Until then, happy travels, everyone.
You like flying where we never hide.
Out on the highway, chasing the tide.